This scholarship, as it should be, is a significant investment in the leadership potential of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women. And so for the purposes of this scholarship, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander means, and this is consistent with the Commonwealth definition as well, it means being of Aboriginal and or Torres Strait Islander descent. It means identifying yourself as an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander person. And the third and final component of this is being accepted into the community in which you've lived as an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander person. So all applicants for this scholarship need to provide evidence along these criteria. The first thing to do to provide that evidence is within the application, identify yourself as an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander person, and that addresses that self-identification point. But the second one, and this is really around not only descent, but also being part of a community and being accepted into a community, is a piece of paper. Sometimes it's called a confirmation of Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander status, and it has a common seal on it as well. And that means, that piece of paper, that there is an incorporated Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander organisation who has the authority to provide confirmations of Indigenous status, and they have considered your documentation and they consider you to be accepted and as such by the community in which you've lived. That's a piece of paper, and it's got lots of different forms and formats and processes that are highly varied, needs to come from the incorporated body with a common seal. Because it's so varied and it is so different in different areas and different journeys and different people's histories, please talk to us about this. If you have any questions, you're not the first and you won't be the last. Contact Chief Executive Women and they will put you in touch with the right person to help you through this step.